A truly large rocket stands tall at the KSC today. Its destination, the moon. Guys, welcome to a new series I'm starting known as KSP Missions. This is where I take Kerbals to different celestial bodies within the solar system of Kerbal and bring them back safely, with planting a flag as one of the main duties that we perform while we are there. So without further ado, seeing as I have my recording software fixed, let's get going. Yeah, let's get going. Let's get rid of Kerbcam and let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to KSP Missions. As I said in the short introduction here, this is where I'm going to be going to different celestial bodies within the Kerbal system and plant a flag and come home. Today we are starting off small with a mission to the moon. The mods I am using today are KW Rocketry, B9 Aerospace, and all the visual, Astronomer's Visuals I think is one of them. And I think that's about it to do with the craft. Yeah, so this is the craft, this is the lander, as you probably saw just then in the sped up footage of the launch. This is the Lunar lander inside its fairing base. This is also going to act as our transfer stage, what's left in this fuel tank here. There's no rendezvous and docking, no Apollo style business here. We're just going to land on the moon, we're going to land on the moon, as I just said. We are going to take off again, and we're going to re-enter back on Kerbin safely. Hopefully, should everything go to plan. I've tried to record this mission 2 times before, and if you look, if I go into the map view, you will see if I turn my focus to the moon, you will see that there are not 1 but 2 flags now placed on the moon itself. And one of them was because in the last mission I fell over upon landing because of sticky keys, and if you follow my Facebook you probably heard about that story. And so I thought we weren't going to be able to salvage the mission and we'd have to send a rescue on. However, we managed to actually end up saving it and return home safely. So I planted a flag in its honour. Today I don't know where we're going to be landing, it depends on what sort of encounter we get to the moon. So let's, without further ado, start doing that. Let's get an encounter with the moon. So there's our craft looking beautiful. So if I just backspace to get back to Kerbin, the moon is there. We're actually coming up on our approach right now. So if we just do that. I've got tons of Delta V in this transfer stage as well. So there we go, getting an encounter. We need to get as close as possible. So close. And if we adjust it slightly, other way. Retrograde. 170 periaps. That's good enough for me. 7 minutes till the dawn of whatever it is. Time to find my node. I really cannot wait until 0.25 when they add the the new maneuver node system on the nav ball, so you can see where your normal, your anti-normal, and where your maneuver node is on your nav ball. Because at the moment, especially if you're trying to access your maneuver node in a pinch, like I am trying to at the moment, it can be somewhat frustrating. So let's put ourselves on rails here. A minute before, we're going to start burning. 2, 1, there we go. We're going to get the last few seconds down here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, to the moon! Here we go! We're going, guys. Our periaps will end up being 113. Look at our apoaps climbing. It's climbing to the height of Kerbin. We are actually going to be in darkness when we end up doing this. 1, stop. Oh, we may have missed the moon. Nope, we ended up getting a better encounter, I think. Right. That's interesting. And I've now got to swing this whole transfer stage around in order to try and correct myself. And it looks like we're going to be coming in a polar orbit, but let's just delete that maneuver node. That's Maneuver node, stop! Stop, please. Just slightly. Let's bring it down. Make sure the encounter. No, come on. Right, we've got a solid encounter and it's 75 kilometers. That's good enough for me. Let us quick save here. I need to quick save more often, I find. Here we go. Floating onto the night side of Kerbin. That is a thumbnail shot if ever I saw one. Look at that beautiful thing. Seeing as this transfer stage has actually got quite a bit of fuel left in it, we will probably use that to capture it. I forgot to say as well, our crew today are Elming, Bob and Milford. Bob being the senior member of this crew, but obviously probably not the most experienced, because on the launch up here, if you didn't see because the whole title screen was blurred out, he was screaming the entire way. Mind you, Milford wasn't exactly that much better. Let's get it in IVA view. Oh, what a shame. IVA view. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. That is truly something. Wow. That is truly something. Anyway, enough messing around. We are wasting time with the mission here. We must time accelerate into the moon's sphere of influence. Let's go to space and beyond. But yeah, I'm planning to do more of these in the future. Say goodbye to Kerbin for one last time. Goodbye, Kerbin. We will miss you for now. Until we return in about 3 days' time. Let's look up and find the moon. Moon, where are you? Moon. The moon is missing. Never mind. Yeah, I'm considering doing more of these, probably to Minmus and maybe other planets as well. It depends on the reaction I get from you guys as to would you want to see more of these things, or would you... Ooh, we're going in a polar orbit. Excellent. I've never been in a polar orbit around the moon before. Yeah, it all depends on what you guys would want. Would you want to see more missions like this, where I go to celestial bodies, just plant a flag? Because I have something planned for the flag, which I'm sure you will see very soon, and I'm sure you'll think it was quite cool. Can we move the craft? Or have you bugged out on me? Okay, time acceleration has bugged out on me. Let's just time accelerate just a little more, and yes, we're able to move again. That is a known bug, and one which is extremely annoying. And I'm now currently moving away from my maneuver node for some reason. Come back! And my maneuver node did come back. And I ended up getting captured, which is what you're seeing at 4 times normal speed. However, we did get captured along the day-night terminator of the moon. Preferably, we want to be aiming for the day side of the moon, because that gives us a lot more scope to actually see what we're doing when we are landing on the moon. So you'll see me next just making a few small, I say small, they are rather large correction burns in order to make sure we're going in the right direction. But back to old me. Go. Is that right? We are sort of like there, but nearly. We need to like follow this maneuver node a little more. Ready, steady. Just a little bit more. There we go. That's not quite perfect, but it will do. Nice, so we are now in a captured orbit around the moon. We do have some fuel left in this transfer stage. Look at that. Whoa. That's cool. I like that. It's a shame I'm not going to be using any of these for thumbnails, because I've already got a thumbnail planned. Oh well. That's another good one. That is a good thumbnail right there. I'm liking these. I love with the astronomers' visuals, they got this like dust cloud surrounding the moon. It looks rather smashing, it has to be said. Right, so if we could look at our... Oh, if only I could see my ascending and descending node relative to the moon. I think it's round about here. Approximately 261. Retrograde. 136. There we go. 248 meters a second? You've got to be kidding me. Ah. Wait, we already are on the day side. We don't need to do that maneuver. We could just go up to periaps and deorbit. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go in for a landing, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't going to be the most efficient landing you've ever seen. Because, well, you know me. Okay, 9 kilometers, that should be fine. We need to find that maneuver node now. Because this is 46. And while I think about it, I must quick save. Also, and there is a plane outside my house. Shut up! Shut up! Another thing, we're going to get very distracted throughout all of this, aren't we? Oh god. We're going to get extremely distracted. Come on, maneuver node. Use the last of the fuel in this stage. See, the lander's got more than enough delta V to actually do all this burn itself, but I figure I may as well use what I've got. Use the high thrust engine first. Not that it's going to make much of a difference, right? Save. We have an orbit to go. Come on. Here we go. Coming up to the orbit. Oh, slow down, slow down. Are we ready? 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 47 seconds. Time accelerates all of that back down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quarter thrust. Because I know how volatile this thing can be. Nailed it almost. Oh, we're still going across this. We're fine. At this point we can now ditch this stage. And then we can use the lander. Activate the engines. Nice. We are currently on the dark side, which is not ideal. But we're going to lower the gear. There we go. We're now falling towards the MUN. So, if we time accelerate down to... In fact, no, we're not. We're still now we're falling towards the MUN. We're going to quick save here. And so begins the descent. Our periaps should just be there. As soon as we get upon the light side, it's when we need to start burning, really. Okay, that's where we need to start burning. This is where where the terrain's actually getting modelled, and we need to start burning retrograde pretty fast. Go! Burn retrograde with all that you've got, lander. Get all of that half kilometre per second of velocity down and away from here. Kill all of your lateral speed. Godspeed. Follow you down. Here we go. They all look terrified. I love the way with the texture replacer as well that they put their helmets on and stuff like that and off on the IVA view. It's kind of cool, I think. Lateral speed. There we go, 70 meters a second. Get rid of the last of that lateral speed. There we go. Now we follow our retrograde marker down, basically. Just kill a bit more of it. Just make sure it gets down on the Terminator. The Terminator. Oh, looks like we're coming down right in a crater. That is brilliant. Excellent. Or right on the edge, anyway. That could be something to explore. Something to explore indeed, old me. But I've sped the landing up, or rather the descent up, to 4 times normal speed, just because I wasn't really talking about much, and a landing on the moon is particularly tedious, because once you've made your suicide burn, and you've got all your velocity down, it's basically just a matter of feathering the throttle, keeping your speed below 10 or so meters per second until you hit the surface. But you see, the actual touchdown, I have not sped up. I've left it at normal speed with old me commentating, because what actually happened was rather hilarious. I would say though that using the radar altimeter is something that needs to be used. I don't use it often enough, but you can land on the moon without it. It's just a lot harder, but you do have to go into IVAV for it. But looks like the landing's coming up now. Back to old me to see what happened. It's haunting. Here we go. We're coming down a slight slope, but it's okay. We need to slow ourselves down now. Slow all that velocity down. Just cushion our landing. Kill all velocity. Sticky keys! No, not now. Sticky keys. Oh! Oh, damn! Ooh! Sticky keys nearly screwed us over again, guys. But we are on the moon. Aw, yeah. Look at that. We are here. We are in a polar orbit. Well, let's look at the place where we landed first things first. We are, I'd say, about 30 degrees north of the equator, which is a pretty good place to land, I'm not going to lie. I would have preferred to have landed a bit more central, but this is a rather good area, I'm not going to lie, to land in. Look at these lovely mountains, and we've landed right on the edge. If we zoom right out here, we have landed right on the edge of a rather nice double crater. It looks like a snowman, actually. It does look like a snowman. This is a beautiful landscape. But yes, which one of these guys am I going to get out first? I don't know. Of course, we're going to press 1 to activate the awesome ladders, which I'm really proud of. I'm probably more proud of them than I should be, perhaps, bearing in mind that this one actually clips through the thing. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be so proud of them. But Bob, obviously being the senior, is going to be the first one out to plant the flag. The beautiful flag, as I'm sure you will agree when you see it revealed in but a moment. But here we go. He gets stuck on the leg. He jumps. And he lands. He is so happy that he has landed on the moon. He takes a few steps and he smiles at the thought of him being the first Kerbal in this world to walk on the moon. While being recorded, it should be said. We take photos. And then, of course, we need to plant a flag. And, of course, what flag would be complete without an image of happiness? Okay, so moon landing number 2. Oh dear, capitals came in here. The first of these missions was not fully recorded. Nevertheless, we persevered. We landed. And now, oh, okay, I clicked enter. I'm going to have to take that down and put it back up, but never mind. In fact, no, I won't. I'm going to leave that there. That's going to be our awesome flag. And now we need to switch back to the thing and get the other two out. Switch back to our lander. Get the other two Kerbals out of their seats. This is one of the two intern Kerbals. They're only really along for the ride. They came along just because they heard it was the moon, and they like the moon. Next time, who knows? Maybe they will go to Minmus. We will have to find out. Okay, so this is Milford. Milford here is going to plant another flag of happiness. The flags of happiness, by the way, a friend sent the image to me, and so I'm now using it. Okay, so moon landing site 2. Now, this is where things are going to get a bit special. Every time I plant a flag on another body, seeing as I'm probably only going to be doing one of these once every few weeks or so, I'm going to put my subscriber count on my channel. So as of today, as of recording this, we are currently on 108 subscribers. Subscribers. There we go. As of recording this video. Hooray! And so, next time, when I do a mission, we can see how much you guys have grown the channel. And we can look back one day. We can look back at just how awesome we are as a community for supporting these missions. But who knows? If you want to be put on there, be one of those elite few who are on the flag forever, then you should I don't know, subscribe or something. Finally, the least experienced of the three, Elming Kerman gets out. He is the only one who does not have a flag. However, he is still fine, because he's on the surface of another world. And away he goes, jumping gracefully, landing on one foot. Probably broke his ankle with the impact of that, to be honest. But somehow he manages to hobble to safety, bump into the flag on his way down here. Turn around, I tell you. Thank you. And pose for publicity shots on the surface of the moon. Here we go. Let's take a look at them all. The beautiful Kerbals and the beautiful MUN landscape. Here they go. Can we see any dust clouds? Yes, we can, up in the distance there. There's the sun. What a beautiful shot of them staring at a hill and wondering about what's there. Because that's what Kerbals do. They just wander aimlessly. Kind of like humans in a way. But yes, being the least experienced, he's the least likely to be missed should he be killed. So he's given the responsibility of short-range exploration. Yes, he's just giving his EVA pack just a little bit of a try, just to see if it's safe. Angling it correctly, and away he goes. Off into the deep grey abyss. Okay, kill velocity, kill velocity, kill velocity, kill velocity, kill velocity. There we go, landed nicely. How far are we away from the lander? We're a whole, ooh, say 50 meters or so. This is excellent. Ooh, look at these rocks. Let's take a rock sample. Take surface sample. It doesn't feel like this is contributing to science in any meaningful way. Oh well, but we're on, where does it say we are? Let's look at the biome we're in. We are from the moon's midlands. Not that this really is the midlands. But look at this. This is a rather neat shot. It has to be said. Let's turn this around so we can get the sun in there. Look at all these shots. This is basically what I do when I'm on the moon. I take photos. That's what you're supposed to do when you come to another Kerbal world. Okay, so let's take off. Rise into the sky with our monopropellant powered jetcraft thing. And get back in the ship, because really that's all we've came to do here. There's not much else that we can do. Okay. We're going to cancel relative. Oh! Crash land! Exactly what we wanted. Milford, Edbury, Elming, whatever your name is. Mate, this is the moon. You're in the middle of a mission. Please, this is... Are you okay? Are you, like, broken? He's like biting his... He is the Luis Suarez. He is the Luis Suarez of the Kerbals. He's biting his arm. Look at that. You get banned by the FA, mate, right there. Dear oh dear, Suarez, Kerman, or should I say Kerfoot, or whatever your name was, because I just don't care. We load the Kerbals back into the ship because we need to return home, because there wasn't really much to do on the moon this time around. Next time, to whatever place I go, I may bring a rover. It depends on whether it's an atmospheric world or not, but yeah. Looks like it's going to be back to old me in but a second once Bill has finished mucking around. And into the thing he gets. And we are ready, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to retract the ladders. We have come. We have seen. We have planted flags of happiness. And we have done loads of cool and important scientific studies. Bill was Bob and Bill. Who cares? Bob was piloting us on the way there. However, Elming, seen as he is the least experienced, will be flying the return journey home. So if all of this goes wrong, I'm going to quick save this just in case. If all of this goes wrong, then we can blame him. Milford is just... he doesn't know what's going on. He's looking sideways, up at the sky. He's got the surface, the lunar surface just by his side. He really doesn't know what's going on here, bless him. So we need to work out which way we need to escape, really. And seeing as we are on a slant, this is not going to be a particularly easy thing to do. Let's zoom out. So we're going to have to go off using the snowman, I'm guessing. Look at that dust. That dust is awesome. Let's take photos of that. So we need to look up the snowman, and we need to come across this way. So we need to use S and D, really. Check with the SAS. No, we need to use W and A. Basically, we need to head away from north. So north is that way. Right, I know which way we need to go. Okay, farewell Moon. You have been a wonderful host to us, but now we must bid you farewell. So long. Right, we are going to go in a retrograde orbit, but that's fine. So basically we need to turn over straight away, because this is the moon and it's got no atmosphere. Gear up. I'm going to throttle up to full. Okay, ditch those. Goodbye, you are forever doomed to be on the moon. Rest in peace, boosters there. So, with the mission pretty much finished, all that was left to do was plan a free return trajectory back. Oh, and of course take thumbnails along the way. This is something that I've become quite accustomed to while making missions on Kerbal Space Program. I just love taking photos, especially with the Astronomer's Visuals and Renaissance packages, since I've had them installed. It's amazing to just take photos, just switch your camera to free mode and just be able to take photos such as that. Look at that. It's amazing. But yeah, back to old me to show you the burn and injection. I wonder if we're going to get a close encounter with my space station or my space plane, which I've got in orbit. I wonder. Maybe we will one day. Yeah, guys, if you do want to see like dockings and space station builds, then do please say, because I am really enjoying building them sort of things at the moment. Also say if you want me to use MechJeb or not. I can manually dock if I want to, really, but there we go. We're free. We're free of the clutches of lunar gravity. But yeah, if you want me to use MechJeb or not, please do say, because MechJeb's a lot easier and it saves a lot of time. However, I don't really like using it. It feels a bit cheaty, if you know what I mean. We're going to bid the moon farewell now. He's been good to us. Is it a he? All of our Kerbonauts are in the capsule, ready to return. It's kind of smelling in there now. They've been in there an entire day, and plus another 19 minutes as well. So really, yeah, they need to come home. They don't like it. But we can ditch this stage now. We can detach the capsule, and we can head back to Kerbin, wherever that may be. So we quick saved now. But now we're going to just get rid of that, and we're going to fall back to the planet Kerbin. Quick save here too, just to be sure, because I know what this game is like. Let's fall back to Kerbin. But first of all, let's take photos, because that's exactly what you do. Now I hope that my re-entry trajectory here is actually okay. Look at that, that's beautiful, that. Look at that. Wow, stop! Okay, we're 500 kilometers above Kerbin as we speak. We need to start getting on our retrograde. Kerbin is bugging out slightly, but we're good. We are good. We're ready. We're ready to penetrate the atmosphere with full force with our parachute. Here we go. Is that us in the atmosphere? That is us in the atmosphere, ladies and gentlemen. What a mission this has been. If only this... I hope this doesn't mess up. Is that the only thing that I request? Gotta line us up nice and safely. Turn SAS on, obviously, to line us up. And then followed by SAS off. And let it take itself. Whoa! We're coming over mountains. Look at that. Re-entry. So much heating. Go! Ah! Look at the G's. We're up to plus 15 G's. Ooh, Jesus. Pulling that beautiful G meter straight down. Looks like we're coming in the middle of a lake, actually. Oh, we're on Kerbin's Rivers. I've never actually been to this part of Kerbin before, on the rivers. Right, we have a supersonic parachute attached. I said that very nearly, you know, supersonic. A supersonic parachute attached. As soon as we get below 200 meters per second, I will deploy it, just for the sake of time, really. They all look terrified. It's okay, though. You're all fine. You'll all be fine, trust me. I'm an engineer. I love that song. Yeah, guys, trust me. You need to trust me. Okay, once we get below 200 meters a second, we will deploy the chute. We are now below the mountain. Okay, chute deploy. We have a successful chute deploy. Just need to wait for it fully now. Oh wow, what an area to come down in. Look at that. Oh, that's brilliant. What a place, ladies and gentlemen, to end this video. What a place to land, of all places, I do have to say. Down the ground, we just need to wait for this parachute to fully deploy now. That's all we need it to do. Come on, fully deploy. Fully deploy, I tell you. Now, please. There's no way we're going to survive. There we go. Oh, most excellent, it has to be said. Look at these screenshots that have been taken. We can now time accelerate to the ground. And are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? Touchdown! There we go. Excellent! We are there! Everybody! We are back home on Kerbin. We have made it successfully back from the moon. We are getting our crew out now. It's been ages since they've last seen... Well, it's been nearly 48 hours since they last seen Kerbin Air. And they are so happy that they are now back here. Look at them. They are so pleased. But yeah, guys, this has been my mission to the moon. If you want me to do more missions such as these to other celestial bodies within the Kerbal system, please do say in the comments below. I really do enjoy making these things. Also, I don't know, subscribe, I guess, because I like doing this. I also do KSP News. It's what my channel is known for most of all. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If you made it to the end of this video, comment Milford Kerman is a scaredy cat in the comments if you made it to the end. But guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Bradders, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out. Epic zoom out shot.